The third pillar is income planning. Now, we talked about this in the second pillar, but generating income from your investments is extremely, extremely important. A lot of clients want to enjoy their money from their investments. For this, though, a lot of our clients may not need income. They may have the pension, they may have Social Security, they may never need to touch that. And that's where we're going to get into something in estate planning called purpose planning to start thinking ahead of what we could do for it. But a lot of times we may want to encourage them, now's the time to spend. We help clients have those intentional conversations around how much can you spend now and what does this look like for you moving forward. And the next item on income planning is how do we do Social Security planning? There's a ton of considerations to think about. There's 2,700 plus rules when it comes to Social Security. And so we help our clients decide based on their situation what makes the most sense. And we're going to factor in not only health is a big one, right? If you're not going to expect to live as long, 62 may make sense, but we're going to look at the tax planning considerations. Maybe it does make sense to wait till 70. So we can do some more tax planning now, or maybe look to do some more Roth conversions now when we don't have that added income from Social Security. So the other part of income planning is pension planning. Now, pension planning plays a part of all 5 pillars. That's obviously what we specialize in here. Do you take a survivorship option? Do you take 100% survivor and have to pay the hefty cost that you're going to have to pay every single month for the rest of your life for the benefit of your spouse to have something continually? Could make sense. But what if you look to do some other strategies with that? Maybe you looked at life insurance, or maybe you're already self-insured and your spouse is already good to go if you pass away. So why get $5 million of term insurance if you only need $1 million, right? Now, the other thing with pension planning to understand what your options are, do you want to take the lump sum, partial lump sum, if those are available to you? And so we have calculators that help us show all of the pension option planning, help us decide if what do we want to do with the survivor planning. We run all the numbers so clients don't have to guess if they're making the right decision. But also on the lump sum versus partial lump sum, we have to make sure if we take that we could do better on our own than what that pension could provide to us moving forward. Or maybe they just want to make sure that money's there as a legacy for their family if they pass away. Do they take out of their tax deferred, their tax free, or their taxable investments when they're in retirement? When do they take Social Security? That's going to play a part of it too. Also their pension, how does that play a part of the tax efficient income planning as well? So we always tell clients, hey, when it comes time to get that money out of your investments, that's something we're going to look at for you to see which investment should we take out from, right? But the second part is, what's the tax impact, right? What if we take out from our tax deferred investment, now it forces us into a Social Security tax torpedo, and now up to 85% of our Social Security is now taxable? Or what if we now cross over a Medicare tier, which if you're $1 over, you could pay more in Medicare premiums and you get the same coverage. And so those are things that we really want to have our eye on as we're getting strategic in how we're taking out money